Look and listen.
I'm taking a walk in the forest tonight. They were playing volleyball on the beach yesterday. Are you going to have a picnic in the countryside? No, we're not. Ali went skiing on a big mountain last year. The men are fishing on the lake the day after tomorrow.
Read and repeat. Landmarks.
Some natural features are special, so there's special kinds of geography. These are called landmarks. Landmarks. Okay? Landmarks. They're special places on the land. Now, some of them are famous. Everybody knows about them. And people often go and see these landmarks on their vacations. Now, we're going to look at some of the world's famous landmarks. Maybe you know some of them. First, this is a picture of Acapulco Beach in Mexico. This is Acapulco Beach in Mexico. The next picture, this is the Alps. It's a mountain range in Europe. Then we have the Bosphorus. This is the Bosphorus Strait in Turkey. The Bosphorus flows between the Black Sea and the Marmara Sea. This is Niagara Falls. It's between Canada and the US. This is a cave in the Carlsbad Caverns. It's in the United States. This is the Sahara Desert. It's in Africa. Now, some geographic features are not natural. They're made by people. We can call them landmarks, special buildings, structures, or monuments. So these are landmarks built by people, buildings, structures, and monuments. So a building might be somewhere that someone lives or uses. A structure is not for living, and a monument is to remember somebody by, for example. Okay, so, and we can also use structures like a bridge. Now, people sometimes visit these on their vacations, and here are some. Now, maybe you know some of these, or maybe you visited some of them. These are the pyramids in Egypt. This is the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. It's a structure. This is the Statue of Liberty in New York. This is the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Everybody knows the Eiffel Tower. This is Stonehenge in England. And this is the Sydney Opera House in Australia. Now, let's see if you know of some other ones. Now, we're going to do these in groups, and our assistants will tell us what they know, and we're going to start with buildings. Okay, so Ali, you start. What's a building?
The Blue Mosque in Istanbul.
Okay, the Blue Mosque. The Blue Mosque in Istanbul. Okay, now Susan.
The Petrona Towers in Malaysia.
Okay, the Petrona Towers, very big buildings. And Isabel?
The Louvre Museum in Paris.
Yes, the Louvre, very famous museum. Okay, now let's do some structures. So these are kind of like buildings, but a little bit different. Isabel, you start.
Notredame Cathedral.
Yes, Notredame Cathedral. A cathedral is like a big church. Okay, Ali?
The Antique Theater at Efes.
Yes, the Antique Theater at Efes. Where's Efes?
Efes is in Izmir.
And where's Izmir?
Izmir is at the western region of Turkey.
Okay, so Izmir is in Turkey. So Efes is in Turkey. Okay, and Susan?
The Chinese temple.
All right, and where is the Chinese temple?
It is in Malaysia.
Yes, of course. All right. Now, let's look at some monuments. And these are special structures. Okay, Isabel.
The Arc of Triumph.
Yes. The Arch of Triumph. In French, it's l'Arc de Triomphe. So sometimes, even in English, we see it written like this, but sometimes like this, the Arch of Triumph. Okay, Ali?
The Horse at Troy.
Yes, the horse at Troy. Where's Troy?
I don't know.
It's in Turkey.
It's in Turkey.
It's in Turkey.
Okay.
It doesn't matter, it's in Turkey. And Susan?
The Washington Monument.
Yes, the Washington Monument. And Susan, where is the Washington Monument?
I think it is in Washington.
Yes, it's in Washington.